Imagine this: Washington, D.C., completely transformed for one unforgettable Saturday. It's June 14th, 2025. The air is thick with anticipation and pride. The nation's capital is hosting a military parade to celebrate the U.S. Army's 250th birthday. And this isn't just any parade. It's a spectacle pushed for by President Donald Trump, who, by the way, shares a birthday with the Army itself. Talk about timing. So picture this: over 6,000 soldiers marching down Constitution Avenue, the rumble of 128 tanks, helicopters slicing through the sky, military planes thundering overhead. The whole scene feels straight out of a blockbuster movie. Security? Next level. 18 miles of anti-scale fencing, blocks of the National Mall and Pennsylvania Avenue completely off limits, and major parking restrictions that made finding a spot nearly impossible. Now, the Secret Service was expecting a whopping 200,000 people to show up. While the final count isn't in, you can bet it was shoulder-to-shoulder crowds all day. And with crowds that size, there are bound to be a few hiccups. Here's where things get real. DC Fire and EMS ended up evaluating 48 people throughout the event. Out of those, 31 had to be transported to the hospital. That's a lot, right? But here's the key detail. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries and no deaths reported. Most of those visits were probably due to things like heat exhaustion, dehydration, or minor mishaps, typical for big outdoor events, especially with all that excitement and summer sun. But get this, despite the massive turnout and all the energy pulsing through the city, the Metropolitan Police Department reported 0 arrests. That's right, not a single one. It's kind of amazing when you think about the scale and the sheer amount of security in place. By Monday, June 16th, the city was already in cleanup mode, sweeping away all traces of the historic celebration. So, what does this all mean? For history buffs like me, it's wild to see these moments unfold in real time. The 250th birthday of the U.S. Army, celebrated with a massive, peaceful show of military power right in the heart of the Capitol. Sure, over 30 people ended up in the hospital, but the story here is just as much about the pageantry, the planning, and the peaceful gathering as it is about the unexpected bumps along the way. If you love history, moments like this are reminders that we're living through events that'll be talked about for generations. So, what do you think? Was the parade worth it? Would you have braved the crowds for a front row seat to history? Drop your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the headlines that are shaping our world.